This is not an attempt to ban TikTok. It's an attempt to make TikTok better. Tic-tac-toe, a winner.
This is not an execution. This is an opportunity for you to become better in the afterlife. Hangman, shoots and ladders. Eat your damn cake.
You thought you ate that?
All right, so now that the sun is out and I feel like a person again, the government is trying to take away our only way of communicating. So in this video, I'm gonna look like a knockoff Timothy Chalamet. I'm gonna sit way too close to the camera. We're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence as per your suggestion, and we're gonna figure out just what the hell is gonna happen. There's so many things that could happen. This is not just one topic. This isn't like gross TikTok recipes. This isn't mukbangs. This isn't book talk. This is everything. Hey guys, and welcome back to Sir, Are You Serious? I don't stand for very much, okay? As you can see, I'm standing right now, but you know what I won't stand for? Is an infringement on the United States Constitution. We are bringing the fight to you, Nancy Pelosi. Just kidding, I do not care. But you should care, because the consequences of this bill possibly being passed by Congress could interrupt so many people's lives, especially you, Nicole, because you have based your entire personality off of this app. I'm worried for you. I think we all are. This is not an outright ban of TikTok. What it is a ultimatum. The ultimatum is either you sell TikTok to an American-based company, not ByteDance, or the app will not be allowed on the App Store. So hats off to Kesha, because she sold a lot of TikTok, many copies, in fact. But I think if we want to understand what's going to happen to the influencers, the people, the businesses, the entire world, I think it's a good idea to look at Vine.
Road working. Yeah, I sure hope it does. They got a new thing called Merry Crisis. Merry Chrysler.
Vine was that inside joke amongst your friends, right? It gave you something to talk about. In social situations, because I had social anxiety, I would go around and I'd be like, what's 9 plus 10? 21. Like, I was that kid. They were the gateway for me to connect with other people oftentimes. But I was glad it shut down. Why? Because that's what made it so special. If Vine wasn't shut down, what would have happened to it? It would have stagnated and devolved into something like TikTok. So I took it upon myself to track down some of these famous Viners like Lele Pons, Brandon Calvillo, Danny Gonzalez, etc. I originally filmed going through all of these Viners, but I'm just gonna cut to the chase. The moral of the story is most of these influencers who actually based their livelihood off of Vine found other venues to be successful in, such as YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. This is telling about what's going to happen with the influencers of TikTok. I think that the term influencer has been very distorted over the years. Originally, it was those celebrities and the musicians, the ones that were kind of like shoved in your face. You couldn't really choose who you wanted to see on a screen, right? But then suddenly you could with the introduction of Vine. Suddenly, that line had been blurred between celebrity and real person. It became sort of something that seemed achievable. And then the largest ones turned into cash cows. They started making music videos like It's Everyday Bro with the Disney Channel flow. They started renting out huge mansions and starring in music videos, movies, launching product lines. But then something happened. After 2019, that kind of influencer, unless they were huge, they kind of fizzled out. It was either due to lifestyle inflation, which means basically like spending way too much of your money, or just becoming irrelevant, not being able to adapt to the current media landscape. And it also was due to something that is key to what's going on right now, and it's oversaturation. TikTok is so oversaturated with influencers, it's insane. Like, my grandma is an influencer. You cannot escape it. Like, my dog just tried to pitch me skincare today. But now even like the most successful among them are struggling. And why? Because people want relatability. Those largest influencers are now super out of touch. Like, no one wants to watch them anymore. Hi guys, I'm super relatable, and I don't really want that cake because it's not like one that I wanted. Girl, bestie, my love, darling, we're not here to listen to that. We're not here. We left 4 minutes ago. And companies have recognized that. And what they did was they made everyone and their mother an influencer, even more than before. Forget what I said before. No, now everyone's an influencer. Like, you literally cannot trust anyone. I just feel like I can't trust anyone anymore.
Tic-tac-toe.
I feel like I can't trust anyone anymore.
This is not an attempt to ban TikTok. This is not an attempt to ban TikTok. A winner.
Oh, thank God, it was just a dream. So that one was pretty good, but it was a little bit hard for the viewers to follow. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm the brand representative. I thought you knew we were coming. Oh, I guess I did know you were coming. Right. Okay, well, listen. We want our brand to be accessible, right? Even to kids. We want anyone to understand it. Does this mean that I have to have a sponsorship now? Well, after all, you do rely on us to eat and to feed your kids, don't you? So why don't you get out there and show them your stuff? Fine. Jesus. This video is sponsored by Liquid Death. Just kidding. It's literally not. But if you want to, it's one of my favorite drinks. So, LaCroix never sponsored Danny Gonzalez after all those years, but maybe this will turn out differently. All right, back to the video. Listen, like one of the most important things about TikTok is that it made us realize that literally anyone can be an influencer. It made us realize that people are so talented, right? Like the average person has so much untapped talent that we weren't aware of. And TikTok made us aware of that talent. It made us aware that we are beautiful, just like celebrities. We are talented, we are capable, and we are very much lovable. It's just a matter of how you market yourself and the strategy that you use. It just gave the opportunity to everyone. I'm positive that you had a friend during 2019 and 2021 that tried to blow up on TikTok and probably failed. And you know them and you love them and they're great. They probably even made good content. It was probably funny, but there's too many people trying to do it. That 15 minutes of fame became 15 seconds of fame. It was just this big revolving door. Many people did not make it around that revolving door, okay? They were like squeezed in between. Sometimes it spun too fast, they never even got in. It just... You can't be an influencer. You're too broke. Here's my take. Listen, these influencers, just like the influencers of Vine, are going to be fine. Your favorite singer, think about them. If they were performing in their basement, would they still sound good? Yeah, they would. I hope that there's no singers in your basement, though. Nicole, I'm watching you. Maybe that's not your main concern. Maybe influencers and these famous people who are making millions of dollars off of brand sponsorships and whatnot is not your concern. Yeah, no, I don't think it's anyone's concern. So what should we be worried about then? Oh my God, commentary YouTubers. What are they going to have to talk about or discuss without TikTok? What's up, Greg? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about how I'm really handsome and there is a wooden doll watching you in my room and it's always there. And if you made it to the end of this video, it means that you're a Greg. Don't ever show that to him, please. Folks. Welcome back to my channel. Bratz ew sound effect, Vine boom sound effect, running cartoon sound effect, and oh my God.
Balls.
All right, thanks for watching. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is Chad. And today we're going to be talking about, thank you so much for clicking on my video out of all the other videos on here, and I'll see you next time. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? This is going to disrupt so many people's lives. It's not even funny. Hey, Greg. Hey, what's up? We all wanted to tell you something that we just found out. It looks like TikTok is actually shutting down. That song came out in like 2010. I was kind of getting sick of it anyway. Well, what are you doing? Oh, this is just, this is
not an attempt to ban TikTok.
You okay? You're kind of like swiping on a...
Tic-tac-toe.
We're all a little worried about you, you know.
A winner.
I'm sure you're fine. I'm gonna be over here. Yeah, I don't know if he's taking it that well. I don't think he really like understood what I said. Yeah, no, I was worried about this. By the way, when are we gonna tell him that Kesha died? What? Not true. It's not true, don't worry. So the opposition to this bill being passed says that this could be an infringement on free speech. To that, I would agree. I mean, just look at how large this user base is. Look at the influence that it could have had on the past elections and people's political opinions about the world and understanding of the world. I've personally learned so much about things going on around me, things that I never would have been able to learn, from news sources. There are reasons why I'm glad that it might be shutting down, but there are other reasons that I'm very concerned too. So many genres and subgenres of humor have been created on TikTok. So many people connecting their livelihood to one app. So to me, it does seem like it is kind of wrong for them to shut it down. Imagine all the businesses that might be shut down due to this. And I'm not talking about the drop shippers. I'm not talking about the Etsy mug with 2 freaking handles. I'm talking about the people who have real businesses on social media. I just want to check in with you. Hey, are you doing okay? I'm not talking about Mrs. Pink Sauce. I'm not talking about Mrs. Canned Pickles. I'm talking about you, Nicole. You're a woman of many talents, okay? Shout out to Nicole. Everyone in the comments, just drop a comment. Just say, Nicole, you are so talented. And Nicole, if you're watching this, don't do that because that's really self-aggrandizing and we don't need that kind of narcissism here. That's not the kind of community I'm trying to build. So if you're going to be that obsessed with yourself, you can just go, okay? You can go sit in the corner like TikTok is about to. You really like this turtleneck? Aw. Too bad I take it off for the rest of the video. No, I'm not stripping down naked, but I bet Mark Zuckerberg is stripping down naked right now. He's probably on his yacht celebrating, eating Sweet Baby Ray's, blindfolded, listening to classical music. That should be our real concern. There's an actual lizard man running around this planet, and we're worried about other things. Clearly, we're not able to see the scale of the situation.
A winner.
Most Viners were successful after the collapse. And it will be a similar story for TikTokers because it is just a certain person that it takes to be successful before, during, and after your favorite platform shuts down. TikTok is just a bus and ByteDance is the driver, all right? ByteDance can either crash the bus and kill everyone inside,
Who driving this bus?
or they can stop the bus and switch drivers. I think that they should probably just crash the bus.
We will dominate the earth!
I think we need a cultural reset. I'm glad that it's shutting down. We need a reset. I want something to stir the pot because I can't deal with people constantly chasing trends and shoving products in my face that I never will want or use. I understand that people make a living off of it, but I don't want to see any more. I'm tired, and I think we're all tired. It's not good for our mental health. It might be good for learning about things, but overall, it's made me personally feel so much worse about the world. What I think is that some of the largest TikTok stars are going to get together and they're going to pool their influencer money and they're going to make a new platform by the creators for the creators. And I think it's going to be beautiful. It's going to go great for 2 years and then Meta is going to buy them out. And then we're doomed. Just kidding. We won't actually make it that long, so don't even worry about that. It might seem like a loss in the short term, but in the long term, something more authentic will take its place. People love to blame algorithms and platforms for their failure, but the algorithm is powered by the decisions of millions and millions of people. Maybe they just didn't like you, David. If you're watching this, chances are you don't hate me. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. That is a huge milestone. You probably saw my custom wood burning video, and this was a little different, but I want to know if you guys like this style. And also, thank you so much for interacting so much in my comment section. That always makes me very happy to see your takes. I think you guys should be running this channel at this point because you're hilarious. But I'm so glad that we're kind of coming together, and I don't really know what I'm doing, so I really appreciate all your support. As always, take care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye. I got a question. If you could have one random phone call, have a phone call, what would it be? Who would you call? Would you call Nancy Pelosi and ask her to stop shutting down TikTok? Just one having a call. This is an attempt to make TikTok better. Tic-tac-toe. A winner. Are you? I don't see any winning happening right now. I see a lot of whining. in order to find out, what's going to happen at the end of time. It's been a couple weeks. What did you think I was doing? Script writing? I was hanging out with Albert Einstein, aka my crazy neighbor Steve. He's got some great points. He feeds the pigeons, and he also feeds into a lot of conspiracy theories that I'm a little worried about. Steve doesn't exist. That's just the crazy voices inside my head. But I'm gonna head out.